Hi everyone, so today we're going to do all about Canva Part 2. So in Part 1, I introduced the basics of Canva, such as, for example, when you're designing things, hold on, this thing is bugging me. Okay, so I introduce all these icons here and what each of them do. So now in Part 2, I'm going to be teaching you about the home page. So, usually when you want to go to Canva to design something, of course you input canva.com into your browser. And when you go there, it's like this, logo, whatever, search thing at the top. So today I'm mainly going to focus on teams. That's what I'm going to focus about. Because I do all my Canva design in a team, mainly of myself and my alt account. So I'm not gonna, it's kind of the same with your own account if you don't have a team, but now that I have teams, I can't go back to the original, but there isn't really a difference. So anyway, I'm just gonna tell you about teams and basically all of these. There's a lot to talk about. So let's dive straight in. So first, when you go to your team, when you go to your team, you're of course going to see your team name over here. So this is a sample, and it's going to be called Spread Joy Cards. And it would say how many people there are, and I don't have Canva Pro, so it's going to put free. At the top, it would be saying, what will you design? So you can search all kind of stuff. For example, today, I'm going to be making an invitation to a party happening soon. So we could say invitation. And you could just search invitation, and you would have all these templates you could use for an invitation. And I can click on these and do whatever I want. But if I see, maybe I'm busy right now, and I still want to save down these, I can always star these, and they'll be in your starred areas, which is in Canva starred folder, which we'll talk about later. Okay. Now, let's go back to the home page. Let's say you want to just edit a photo. For example, you took a picture of your dog and you want to edit captions. You can always click on that, upload a photo from your computer and design on it. Or here is a file. For example, you have a picture and you want to add more to that picture or add a frame or whatever, you can also use this. What if you want to design a special YouTube banner? Because YouTube is kind of strict on what size of your banner it is. So if you know the size of the banner that YouTube wants you to upload onto there, you can type the size in here and create your banner. Or usually the easiest way to find ways to design is you could go over here or over here. So what I like to do every single day I come out to design or whatever, I like to click create a design because this is usually the easiest for me. And I could just find something I want to do or just search on it. It's the easiest way for me, but of course everyone has different styles. Another way to find what you want to make is for you, presentation, social media, video, print products, and more. And yeah, that concludes this top part. But for this learn and play, you can design with your team, and you could create just a random thing with your team. Pretty cool. And graphic design basics. You can just create something here. But usually in these, they show you they're like instructional PowerPoints. So I don't use those, but those are still cool. I love the weekly challenge. Recently, Canva updated, and I love this weekly challenge. It's basically, it gives you a prompt every week to design something on Canva, and I always do it. For example, this week's theme is Zen. I already did that in my my main account, and teaches Canva basics and another PowerPoint thing, and remix our design. So pretty cool. So here's something really cool. For example, I just designed an Instagram post saying it's okay to take a break, which it really is. And whenever you design something, it'll appear up in your home page right over here. So if you scroll down, it's right over here. And it will take some time to upload like a little picture of the main cover. For me, it would be this. And you get to name it. So let's say, because it's saying it's okay to take a break, we'll say it's okay to take a break. Honestly, I don't know what to mean, but let's just do that. And you will see 3 dots in the corner of the box, and you could see Instagram post by Sophia Sung, edited 6 minutes ago. You can see all kinds of these details. You can also make a copy of it, move to folder, which you can create a folder. I'll talk to you about that later. Or you can download it, you can share it to your whole team, private, public, whatever, get view only link, or you can delete it. Great. Now we're going to talk about your projects. Sorry, not right now. I'm not going to feedback you. So your project is basically all the projects you have. You might be thinking, what really makes that different from this? Well, this is recent designs. This is all your designs from the entire past. So because this is just a sample account, I don't really do anything on this. So these are all my recent designs, and if I had even more before, they would be over here. Okay. So let's talk about folders. Folders are, as you know in real life, they're easy ways to organize papers or whatever you have. So the same thing in Canva. For example, I'm not really sure what this is, so just bear with me. We're going to talk about these two, which are better. I swear. So these are starred items, like the one I starred for the invitation thing back in a couple minutes ago. This is uploads, in which you upload all the like photos or whatever. It's all in here. I don't have anything new here yet, of course. And yes, and then in the bottom is designs. So this is of course recent, and this is all your designs in the entire past shared with you. So usually in a team, okay, let me try this. So, okay, well, this is mean. Canva is being mean to me. So 1 second. Alright, so obviously, I forgot I deleted that earlier, so now it's back here. So, let's say I created a design, and this is in my team. For example, there's 52 members in my team. And I was creating this, and I thought, hey, maybe my team could also see this too. But I don't want them to edit it in case they mess up my design, but I do want them to see it. Click this button. It says, share this design. You can type the names or emails of the people in your team, or you can just click can view, can comment, can edit, or just not share. You don't want to share. Or anyone with the link can do it. Anyone with only people who have the added access or you could just copy the link and send it to your friends. So it's pretty useful, and others can share to you like you can share to others. So if some people share some designs to you, they'll appear over here. So it's kind of like a mini folder, but organized. Trash. All right, so you can delete any photos you upload into the Photos tab, which I talked about last time, or any videos, or just simply designs like I deleted this one earlier. All right. Let's talk about your team page. This is the page for your team designs, your team everything basically. The designs you create with your team or you share with them will appear over here and over here. So, for example, I'm going to share this with my team. Can edit. Then I go over here, I refresh my page. Loading. It'll be over here. And it'll also be over here. So this is the place where this is public in your team, but over here it's just for you. So here, team folders, templates, you can see the people in your group. And yeah, pretty much this page, it's really, really useful. Groups. You can create groups of people within your team. And that'd be like really cool. If you just want to work with a couple of friends in your team, that's like pretty cool. And yeah, okay. You can invite your members. Pretty easy, really. I don't need to explain this part. Just enter email, send it, easy. Discover apps. I don't really know what to talk about this. It's just apps to help you design in Canva. Brand kit, one of my favorite things in Canva. So, Canva Pro is best for brand kits if you want them to look really nice, but of course you can still do anything without Canva Pro. So you can always upload things if you have Canva Pro. But for the colors, you have 3 options. If you want to get Canva Pro, you can have much more than just 3. For color palettes, my suggestion to you is you pick colors you most use in your designs because they will come up a lot in these, as I talked about in the last video. You get to choose the colors you like, and they'll appear over here. Isn't that really cool? To me, it is. And if you have Canva Pro, you can get your brand fonts and pretty useful. Content planner for Canva Pro, obviously. I like it. Pretty interesting. You can add stuff. But of course, no, because I do not have Canva Pro. So these top are basically just a repeat of what I did. Features, no big deal. So that's pretty much it. And I hope you have happy designing with Canva. And I'll link part 1 in the description below so you can also check that out. I suggest checking that out because that's where we get into real designing. This is all really, like, it's great if you have a team because it keeps you a lot more organized. So it's great to have folders, all these tabs and everything. So yeah, that concludes my video on all about Canva part 2, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Wait, hold on. Sorry, always have trouble finding the stop recording button.